Welcome back to another fun edition of working with fractions. Today we are going to be working with adding and subtracting fractions with the same denominator and with different denominators. So the first thing we're going to do is add and subtract with the same denominator. So you can be reading the steps to success. If we have the same denominator, we're ready to add or subtract. So the denominator stays the same, and then we just have to write our answer in simplest form. So I see that my denominators are the same, so I add 7 plus 5 is 12 over 9. And then I just need to simplify. So again, to simplify, I think, what is the biggest number that can be divided by both 12 and 9? The answer to that is 3. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. 9 divided by 3 is 3. All right, and the next question is a subtracting problem. So always be sure that you are looking to see if you're supposed to be adding or subtracting. So this is subtracting. 7 minus 1 is 6. Denominator stays the same. And then again, I just need to simplify. What's the largest number that can be divided by both 6 and 12? That is 6. So my answer is 1/2. You are now going to try the try problems, and then I will be back with the answer. So hit pause. Okay, the answer to the first problem is 13 plus 9 is 22. So that simplifies to 11/10. And the second try problem the answer is 2/3. All right, let's move on to ones where we have to first get like denominators. So to do this, we find the least common denominator and rewrite our fractions. So I see 10 and 6 are my two denominators. So that means I need to find my least common multiple of 10 and 6. So I like to think of my factors of my largest number. So that'd be 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so now I think, which one of these factors does 6 also go into? That's going to be 30. So 9/10 is going to be 27/30, and 5/6 is going to be 25/30. So essentially, I am going to have 27 plus 25. I'm really sorry that my pen is so fat. So we've got 27 plus 25 is 52 over 30. Okay, and so now I just need to simplify this. And actually, I am going to clear so that I can now do 52 over 30. So again, I'm just going to leave this as an improper fraction. So I can divide both of those at least by 2, which would be 26 over 15. And I do believe that's in simplest form. Okay, now we're going to try a subtracting one. Again, the trick to this is just to be sure that we have, that we're finding our least common denominator. So the least common denominator of 7 and 4, if I think about my multiples of 7, I've got 7, 14, 21, 28. So I think 28 is going to be my least common denominator. So 3/4 is equal to 21 28ths. And 2/7 is equal to 8 28ths. So now I just need to subtract 21 minus 8, which would be 13 28ths, and that should be in simplest form because 13 is a prime number. Okay, you are now going to try the U-try problems. And I will be back with an answer. All right, so for the two U-try problems, we have an answer of 35/24. And again, we're going to leave that as an improper fraction. And for the second U-try problem, 3/4 is equivalent to 9/12, and 1/6 is equivalent to 2/12. So when I subtract those, I will end up with 7/12. And you are now going to try the two evaluate problems and bring them up to me to have me check them.